Hey folks, and welcome to Rimworld 1.0 and our playthrough with a group we're calling the Bad Guys. We're overlooking Amigo here, who just crash-landed in a transport pod last episode. We would love to recruit him because he's got the Bloodlust trait, so he would become an official bad guy along with these three starters. Also has great planting skills, so he could take that over for Phoenix and let Phoenix do some other things. Now the issue is, while he isn't hard to recruit, just 2 resistance and 14 difficulty, so that shouldn't take long at all, but the problem is his health. We have no herbal medicine whatsoever, so we cannot, if he gets an infection, he's basically in trouble. We lost Pikey Poo to infection last episode, which is too bad because he was a good colonist. I believe, oh no, we also lost Tina, who was shot in the head while going berserk in her prison cell. Probably could have meleeed her instead, but in fact, I think Pikey Poo killed her. So anyway, we're going to hope that he can recover without getting infected, because we really don't have the means to treat an infection at this point. Ironically, once we get him onto our colony, we will be able to, because he's the only one with a skill that could plant healing root at this point. Although other guys are improving. So here comes McBride to do a little social work on him. Got a storm raging right now. Let's see. So his resistance went from 2.0 to 0.8. Partially because of his low mood. What's he need here? He's in mind-shattering pain. Oh, he's a night owl too. Okay, slept on the ground. Yeah, I kind of want to... I mean, how is your moving? It's very poor. Although he's currently not asleep. Well, I guess it says he's resting. I kind of want to just deconstruct this and have him move to his... Oh, he needs rescue. Damn it. Okay, who's nearby? Pre? Well, you're slow. Lecter. You're about to go rest first. Taking to bed. Yeah, I don't know what recapturing would do differently. But take him to bed. So that'll help his mood, that'll help his rest. Lecter, once you're done resting, I think we're going to send you to these peace talks that popped up last episode. Although someone's got to get rid of Pikey Poo. You know, do we bury Pikey Poo? No. Official bad guys only. I mean, he's about as good as a regular guy could be, but still. Alright, Phoenix has claimed this bed. That's good to see. No one has slaughtered the emu yet. Yeah, handling is fairly low on our... Oh, McBride's coming all the way down here to Stonecut, which is nice, but our stockpile is up here, so I'm going to do... I'm going to copy these. Maybe I'll just put temporarily one right here. Just something like this. We'll paste settings. I'm going to make this preferred, but I'm going to get rid of corpses. Unless they're mechanoid. Just chunks for now. Okay. And I guess not even steel chunks until we know what we're doing with that smelter. Okay. And we have the hauling bot now, which should help a lot. We've lost 2 colonists. These 2 are about to break. Jeez, you guys are not recreation starved. What are you doing? You're working. You're currently... You're about to break. Now you can do anything. So you're going to go... You choose... Even though you can do anything, you're going to go slaughter Emu 1. Okay. Well, then again, do you like animals? You do have a small passion, so... Presumably slaughtering that animal, or any animal interaction, will bring you a little bit of... Well, maybe not recreation, but it'll improve your mood. So now she's going to go binge on Psyche. That's fine. That'll help us move quite a bit. Steven, meanwhile. Recreation deprived. Yeah, I mean, you're now on the anything, so... Why don't you go do something? I mean, I know we have work tabs set up for these guys, so... You know, they're mostly working 9 to 5, with the exception of Pre, who's old and frail, so we give her some slack. Plus, she's Phoenix's mom. So you would think that once it got into anything, he would try and work on that joy, recreation need. However, Steven is a teetotaler, and so we gave him a drug policy where we schedule him to take drugs every few days. This is sort of a punishment for one of his previous actions. Although I'm pretty sure he's not doing it. So while you're sleeping, actually, is a good time. We're going to go administer something to you. He'll be unhappy. Yep, that's fine. I think the joint would be funnier. Okay, so someone's going to go administer a smoke leaf joint to Steven. Meanwhile, Lecter, how is your rest going? You're almost fully rested. Okay, once you get up and eat, we're going to send you to those peace talks, which are right down here. You know, I don't know why the icons kind of turn into blocks when you get closer. I don't really like that. But anyway, day and a half. Oh, the reason we didn't send you earlier is because we didn't have meals, but now we've got some, so you should be fine. You know, kill all those elephants, so... Yeah, we've got a Mega Sloth hanging out. He will eat our crops, so... Maybe we want to get a hunting party out for him. But here's Lecter. Now what are you doing? You're going to cook? Instead, we're going to have you form caravan. Take some meals. Enough so you have... Yeah, it's going to rot. Maybe you'll hit some cold weather or something. It's doubtful, but we'll give you 2.9. Along with... We really need... Maybe we need to start making pemmican. We need something to take on the road. And I don't think your foraging skill is very good. Actually, you're one of our best. 0.63. You have a... Oh, no, that's Phoenix. Okay, yeah. Lecter's 0.27. So, I mean, I'm hoping he can forage enough to kind of get over the hump. Then again, why don't you just take some raw... Well, this will deteriorate fast too. Take a couple potatoes. That's almost nothing nutrition-wise, but... And shit, you might have to eat hay. It's better than starving, so take like 25 hay. Also, we might want to consider upgrading you to the elephant tusk. Although, plasteel knife might be better. We'll have to look at that. Take, well, we're low on silver. Well, we spent it all on that robot. Take 100 for trade. Got a bunch of tattered clothes that no one wants. Maybe we start burning those, but I don't know. We'll probably want a crematorium for that. And yeah, don't take any items to trade. Oh, the emu one has been slaughtered. Yeah, Nash did that. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Go. Choose route. Except, oh, 1 day now. Yeah, he's a little bit faster than your average colonist, so. 3.6 days of food, that's fine. What about the dead animal? Where are these dead animals? Well, there's one here, but there's cougar and elephant. They're probably forbidden on the map somewhere. Which is okay, I guess. Or maybe they're rotting in our stockpile? Yeah, they're just rotting in our stockpile, okay. Well, one is. A couple cougar bones. I think these will go away eventually. They used to not, and this is not covered, right? Yeah, okay. So a bit out of sight. Now, I'm kind of tempted to just move this whole stove down here. Maybe start storing meals and meat in here and have the stove nearby, just as a temporary thing. And then, well, I would like to get this power on, actually. It's too dark in here. So we'll get power conduits running down to these lights. And I guess, yeah, it's all across here. Something like that for now. We're doing great on steel. Well, not super great, 543, but plenty to mine still. Still all of this. Other stuff that's nearby. Alright, Pre just went down. What happened to Pre? Oh, the extreme plague. Yeah, we're gonna lose Pre. That's too bad. Phoenix is not gonna like that. Then again, he's a psychopath. Okay, so Lecter's traveling. Pre is down. Steven's about to break. He's stoned. Nice. Someone administered that. So, how does that make you feel, Steven? You were forced to take drugs. That's a minus 20. Even worse than butchering. But being high on smoke leaf is a plus 13. So it's only a minus 7, really. And now your recreation is fully satisfied. So it's a plus 10. Wonder if we can get him addicted. Your mood is terrible, though, but you're just hungry. Yeah, this minus 20 is kind of a big hit. That doesn't expire for 6 days. Meanwhile, high on smoke leaf, I don't think we'll last that long. So someone's got to get Pre here. Although, what's the point, really? Plague Extreme, 84%. Her immunity is only 73. There's no way she's catching that. Especially with her other health issues. Well, I guess just the breathing makes it a little bit hard to... I think that affects recovery time. Or maybe that's just moving in consciousness. I'm not sure. It's all seemingly tied together. Alright, not much we can do... Okay, there's Hans. He'll do a little tending. Who else is doing cooking besides Lecter? Oh, Pre. And then Steven, who has multiple other tasks. Tell you what, Steven, I'm going to make butchering a very high priority for you. So do that even before you... Oh, by the way, filling food hoppers is a cooking job. So Lecter's been doing that. Yeah, do this even before you do your plant cutting and growing. Actually, I'll probably regret plant cutting, so I'll put it at a 2. So it's essentially your first job other than cutting trees and blight and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to start forcing it. I know things are a little bit chaotic right now and people are hurting, but... And meanwhile, Amigo still doesn't have an infection. Okay. I feel like if he doesn't have one yet, things are looking pretty good. And you haven't been recruited since then. It probably hasn't been long enough. But I'm going to get this electric stove down here. And I'm gonna get a meal zone going. It's not gonna be... Let's see, how do we want to do this? Yeah, I mean, really, we want it all in here. But it's gonna be a long time before that's... I don't want to say long time. We really just need to cut stone. Is there limestone here? Yeah. These bills still the same? Yeah, we've suspended granite for now. Keep making limestone. We have 100 limestone. Okay. That's a good amount to start chipping away at this again. What other construction do we have queued up that might be getting in the way? Nothing really other than some power lines. Maybe some wooden things here. Most of it's forbidden still, though. Oh, this table's almost done. We probably wasted time building these dressers and end tables. I kind of didn't realize that. Got a butcher table here. Yeah, we're close. I feel like really it's going to be take the fridge. Well, why did I... Yeah, Priya's died. I'm going to hold off. We're going to make a push to finish this room, but once that's finished, then we're in. Priya's died from the plague. It's too bad. And Steven is here going to do the butchering. He probably doesn't like this at all. Forced to take drugs. Colonists left unburied. We butchered human-like. Where's your I butchered human-like? You're about to get that one too. I butchered human-like. No worse than we. Alright, so Steven is on the edge. And Phoenix, how do you feel about your mother dying? Yeah, -8. So yeah, you're a psychopath, but I mean, you still care about that kind of thing. Meanwhile, Lecter, how you doing? Okay, half a day. Oh, we have a robots tab. Let's see, how does this... Okay, so I can't restrict robots to certain areas. That's good. I mean, I guess the cleaning bot should just stay in the home area. I mean, I think he will anyway. Because there's no cleaning that takes place outside the home area. The hauling bot, I guess, will let you go anywhere. I'm a little bit worried about your safety, but... I think we'll just do it. And then Priya has now been butchered. Do you care that your mother was butchered? No. Steven's in a daze. That's okay. We can handle that. Although, we've now lost 3 colonists in the last few days here. Nash is smelting. Is someone stone cutting? No. Nash, I want you stone cutting before you smelt. Yeah, make stone blocks is higher than smelting. Am I missing something here? We might have to boot... The radius is unlimited? Oh no. Okay, that's right. Well within the radius. Nash, just come over here. We need that limestone. Although, really, we need to start building. Hans. Oh, by the way, are we in caravan mode? We still are. Okay, we probably should have gone to standard mode for a while there, but I'll be okay with this. Really, I think once we get this limestone set up for this, we're well on our way. Then we can move everyone down. And yeah, the barracks won't be quite walled off, potentially. In fact, I'm going to forbid all this. Gotta get that freezer done first. This These 2 pillars are important. We'll get a roof collapse otherwise, but we still have the stone here. You know, I'll go ahead and let them build that if they want to. And then we'll forbid these 2 stone. Alright. Excellent. We have Amigo. So, Amigo. Where are you? You are an official bad guy, Amigo. And first of all, your name is going to be changed. You are now... Why did I forget how to do that? Oh, bio, of course. Amigo is now going to be Rain. From Rain and Hell Gaming. Okay, and you are going to basically be... Let's look at your bio real quick. Rain, your bio. So I'm thinking you will do animals first, because it's usually a quick job, you get it out of the way, and then you'll go to grow. Actually, maybe the other way around. I'm okay if a cow goes unmilked for a while. Yeah, get the growing done first. And then you'll take care of the animals, and then you'll cook. And then you'll also be a good doctor to have around. And a good fighter. That'll be great. And you're a night owl, though, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So, let's see, Rain. Well, first of all, let's move you up. Let's move you above Nash. That moves you up here, too. You can do anything. Do I want to force you to sleep at certain times? Like, maybe you sleep in this chunk, 9 to 5, kind of the main daytime hours? We'll try that to start. We'll try that to start. And you are going to be... So, Rain, we're in caravan mode. So you're going to be a main combat, ranged. Lavish is fine. Unrestricted drug policy. Okay. Say we go to standard mode, then you're going to be main peace ranged. Lavish unrestricted, and then say we go to raid, main combat ranged. Lavish unrestricted. Okay, great. But currently we're in caravan mode, so we'll go back to that. I think that's all we set for now. We will eventually we'll have those similar settings for this. Allowed areas for certain situations, things like that. But for now, everyone's restricted. Okay, let's get your work tab worked out here. Rain, yeah, all the main stuff. Plus doctoring. Handle is going to be high, but maybe just a 3. We'll see where we're getting. Then you're going to cook afterwards. Do we want you hunting? Yeah, maybe after you're done with cooking. I doubt you'll get to it. But growing and plant cutting are going to be first. And then we'll close this. And then I don't think anything else, really. You don't have passion for it. You have some skill. You know, I'll give you a crafting job after hauling. I feel like our cleaning robots basically got it under control. So you'll craft after you haul, but you'll craft before you clean. Low-level crafting. And that'll be good. So if we have a full-time farmer now, Phoenix, I think, can back off a bit and maybe focus on the hunting. Well, what else do we want Phoenix doing here? And I'm going to get it going again. Phoenix can help with the planting. I guess that's still fine. You know what? Mining and constructing I think would be the better way to go. That's kind of where we're starting to fall behind. Rain, with his skill, I think can handle it. So let's have Phoenix get his constructing up and his mining up, and we'll back off on the growing. So you'll construct, mine, and then hunt. Yes, I think that's good. Okay. Cool. So that's a nice positive after a series of negative events. Lecter, you're just about there. We'll find out how that goes in just a minute. Nothing really for us to do. We'll just get a peace talk success. Yeah, we'll just get a notification. So they've improved by 63. They were at negative 41. Now we're getting raided. The Wani Union. Okay. They were a success. Oh, I got to give Rain a gun here. And Lecter got 6,000 social experience. They now consider you neutral and will no longer attack you. Okay, but we will attack them. So we'll see how that goes. Lecter is going to be back in a day. Certainly not enough time to come help with this raid, but well, they are preparing for a while. So we've got Keys and Char. A couple of characters here. You know, they're armed. Are they armored? Flak vests. Parka. Okay. Let's get Rain a gun first and foremost. He's a 10 shooter. Correct? Yeah. What do we need? What's everyone else carrying? Hans has the revolver. Phoenix has the bolt action. Nash has the... Sorry, the... what do you call this? Auto pistol? Machine pistol. Oh, Steven with pretty good SMG, but he's still going berserk here. Still wandering. McBride doesn't fight. Okay, so it'll probably be a 4-on-2, plus our turret, so we'll have to kind of be careful about where we go. I think I'm going to have Rain go shotgun. Your move speed is really bad right now, so you're still recovering. But it looks like our best weapon that we have. Well, we got a good revolver. By the way, Hans, is yours good? It's normal. Where are you? Are you close to this? Well, they're going to prepare for a while, so we have time. So go, Hans, you run and get a better revolver right now. Rain, you come get this normal shotgun. What else? We have a good auto pistol, but I think that's essentially the weakest weapon. Yeah, Rain's not out of the woods yet. Although, I mean, he's recovering, but I really want him to get these heal roots in. And in fact, maybe I'll cancel sowing on the cactus right now, because that's quite time consuming, which means I think this would be the next zone. And here comes Rain right now. Oh, he's going to go equip the gun first, and then I would expect him to start growing. He's going to go get his pants. He doesn't care about Tainted. Oh, he's got Bloodlust. Fantastic, of course. That's why he's a bad guy. So good. Now we have two people that can wear Tainted armor and clothing without getting a debuff. And actually, they get a buff. Eclipse. That will affect our power a bit. We've got a few solar panels. Battery power we'll keep an eye on. We don't rely too much on power, though, other than maybe our freezer, I guess. And we've got a decent amount of food, so... Yeah, sure, we wouldn't want a power outage at this point. Keep an eye on these fellers over here. So they'll probably just come attack straight through here. I think we'll have an initial force here, and maybe down here, maybe our long range. These guys will retreat, and then maybe come down here to let our turret get involved. Maybe our turret would be better served a little bit higher. Well, our turret, we don't want shooting at people. How's the range there? Yeah, so that kind of works out. By the time anyone gets this close, we'll be backing off, so I don't expect the turret to be shooting at our own guys. Although these sandbags kind of seem useless to me now. Ooh, I'll have to be careful with this hauling bot. Does the robot have a... No, it doesn't. It's not supported by this policy drop-down. Which I would expect because it's its own separate mod. But this is the time where I'd probably want the hauling bot to stay around the home area. Because these guys, I would assume, would take a shot at it, just like if it's one of our pets or something. Anyway. We'll do what we can until they show up. I'm not going to get into action yet until they make an attack. We'll have to keep a close eye on the grenades and make sure we don't... Okay, they're starting their assault. So let's get everybody. Steven is still not with us. So Phoenix is going to be the long range. Why don't you come down here, Phoenix? Hopefully you can draw their attention, because I would love them to come through this way as opposed to chase our guys this way. Steven's still wandering, though. This is a bit of a problem, because he's wandering out into where the fight might take place. Rain, yeah, we're going to need you close with your shotgun. Actually, Rain, I'm going to put you next to the turret. You might not be too involved, because you're still very slow. Yeah, well, you're still recovering, so I don't want you to have to retreat and then suddenly get caught up to in this area where we don't have fire to protect you. And who else am I forgetting? Nash. Yeah, we need you involved, absolutely. So you come up here and be part of this front group. What's the range like on that Rain? Yeah, maybe I have Rain here. Nah, I don't want to risk shooting one of our teammates. Cougar. Maybe it'll wake up and get hungry. That would be nice. So they're taking a fairly smart approach. They're going to come hug this wall, it looks like, and then come straight down. That's fine. We have two guys waiting for them. Hopefully we can do a little damage before they get on us. He's going to run for this cover, perhaps. Okay, that's not a bad move. Char. How badly hurt are you here, Key? Pretty bad. Let's try and get a few shots on Char, and then we're going to get out of here. Looks like Hans just took a shot off his helmet. He's in range, so let's run. I might have waited too long. Hans is fine though. That just deflected. Hopefully he gets out of there, Hans. Nice. Okay. Now, Phoenix. What kind of range are you looking at here? Okay, you'll be able to get a shot off soon. In fact, we don't need your cover. Why don't you just move up a bit to extend your range slightly? Rain, pop out here. Maybe to get a slightly better angle. Nash, how badly hurt are you? No immediate danger. Good. Just a shoulder graze, I guess. And you guys come there. Once you're done there, come wrap around and get next to Rain. We'll see where they follow us in. We might change that a bit. Another deflection, it looks like. Oh no, you took a hit. Steven is kind of the most in danger here. Chara's down. Great. Great shot from Phoenix. And Keys is going to start running. Unforbid, unforbid. You were not wearing the gear, right? You were. Well, you'll get stripped when you get butchered, I guess. Rain and Nash, you guys go rest. Hans, see if you can catch this guy. Same with... Oh, Phoenix is going to take a shot, actually. Okay, well, Phoenix will run up there, maybe get one more shot off. Hans will probably get a couple shots off here. There we go. That slowed him down significantly. Another one. Just don't shoot our robot. Alright, way to go, Hans. We haven't had a injury in the field recently where we could capture a prisoner, but I didn't even look at these guys' bio. Oh, a cannibal. Could have had a second cannibal in the group. Slothful, psychically sensitive. Good miner, though. But can't firefight. Okay, hauling bot charging up. We didn't really take any hits. Nash as a miner. Again, infection is a big danger here. And no one's tending to him. Rain. Let me interrupt you there to go... Okay, Hans just got to him. Great. Okay. This hasn't gone in yet. Rain, I'm going to force you to... Rain cannot walk. Uh-oh. Rain got stoned, right? He was still... Oh, and he got food poisoning. Would you eat raw meat? Doesn't really say what you ate. It's not really... Is it in your log? You joked about makeup with McBride. Oh, cool. Chit-chat. So Rain's fitting right in, it looks like, although he does need help here. This should all correct itself soon enough. His consciousness was already hurting from other things, and then the weed put him under. Where are you taking him? Is this your bed now, Rain? I don't think I'll have you have the number one yet, but I'm glad to see guys starting to move down here. Although now we're at kind of a precarious moment where we're spread out on both sides equally, so that's a lot of walking time. That's essentially wasted time. But we need to get you healthy so you can make some, or get some heal root in the ground. I would say that's our main priority right now, is getting that heal root planted. Let's get these out of the way. Give our hauling bot something to do. It seems like our hauling bot is keeping up on things. McBride doing a little planting. This sloth has to go. Hans, Phoenix, Nash. You all armed? None of you went down, right? Yeah. Let's take care of this. Let's take care of this sloth. And the rabbit while we're out here. Okay, that's a pretty good distance to start a fight. Oops. It's revenging. I'm guessing it's fairly hurt, though. I mean, they are tough. Dead in 6 hours, yeah, so one more good shot should take this thing out. There we go. We'll finish off. You guys can do whatever. Let's hunt you, just because you're in the way. You're going to eat plants here and there. Not that many, because you're only a rabbit, but still. Lecter, how's your trip going, buddy? 0.3 days. Major break risk for whom? McBride? Okay, not too worried. Rain, though. I would love to see you get better. Food poisoning, yeah, it gets pretty bad before it gets better, but shouldn't be a severe health risk for any permanent damage. Steven is collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Okay, so he got through his psychotic state. So he should help himself here. Eventually, I'm going to make this so regulars can't even come in here, but for now, we'll let it slide. And you're just going to sleep out here. Fine. Yeah, that camera snapping is driving me crazy. Caravan ambushed. Pirates from the Black Crows. One person with a club. Now, I almost had Lecter carry, like, grenades or something. Oh, you can't exit the map on these ambushes. Can't leave the map. So Lecter's in a fight for his life right now. With Turtle here. He's pretty good at combat. Not as good as Lecter at melee, though. But anyway, here we go. I guess, not much we can really do except hope that Lecter wins this fight. Lecter with the first blow. Or maybe I read that wrong. Come on, Lecter, hang in there, buddy. You're only got a bruise. But if you go down, you'll get kidnapped. I mean, if you go down, it's over. It doesn't matter if you get killed or not. Although maybe we'll have a chance to rescue you later if you don't get killed. One more good hit on Turtle. There we go. Excellent. Now, you're just bruised. I'm going to turn self-tend on, but I'm gonna have you do it on the road. And this steel club, we'll take just for the materials. Do you have any gear we want? No. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's reform. We will grab all the... You didn't drop anything, so that's fine. And we'll take a steel club just for the materials. It weighs 2 kg. It's like 0.6 tiles a day difference. I think I'm okay with that. Oh, we don't even have to strip him. We could just take his clothes. That's good to know. But it's something we want. So we'll go and we will continue our trip. I think he's going to continue automatically. Yeah. 0.7 days. Okay. Phew. That was a little, you know, that could have been it for Lecter. One or two good hits from Turtle there. For some reason that slows the map down on this end. What? Okay, so okay, we're back to normal. We couldn't progress time, which made me think someone was in combat here. I'm starting to see more activity down on this end. That's good. The limestone walls are going up. That's excellent. Hans is just blasting through them. His construction... Oh, he has no passion. We could use someone with construction passion. You know, I'm also going to forbid these for now. These are not as crucial. So hold off on those. In fact, just cancel that for now. And what I'm going to do is build a copy, but just forbid it. Okay. And, yeah, don't even worry about the double wall on this side yet. That's a lower priority. Same with this too, so we're just going to try and squeeze out, get this done as quickly as possible, at least into a workable state. Build copy, but these copies we're going to forbid. That way we get the materials back, and they don't build any further. Okay, good. This should be, I don't know why this, I didn't mean to forbid that door, go ahead and use that. Okay, so now he'll only start working on the crucial wall. Rain can walk again. Excellent. Hopefully you're going to go... Oh, good. We're seeing a mod come into play here. He's automatically going to equip his gun that he dropped. So that's great to see. It's a huge help. Otherwise, I inevitably end up in situations where I have guys drafted and going in to fight, and it turns out they don't have their gun because they dropped it on a previous skirmish. All right, Lecter, would love to get you home, buddy. Steven. Okay, Steven hopefully is going to work out what's going on with him. Lecter's in a daze. Okay, now the interesting thing is, usually with there's 2 tiers of mental breaks. Red and yellow, color-wise. Usually on yellow, your caravan can still move, but if he's the only one, will he make it there? Will he kind of find his way home? Oh no, it stopped because everyone has a mental break. So he needs someone to help him. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? He's only 0.2 days away. This mental break could last a while. Phoenix. Why don't you go get him? So get Phoenix. And you'll bring a few meals. Just like 3 is fine. And we don't have any medicine or anything. Yeah, that's fine. Choose route. And, oh shit, where is... hold on. You can't remove this waypoint. Okay, just do that. And I don't know what cell Lecter is on. Hopefully Phoenix we'll have them join caravans and Phoenix can guide them home, is the idea. Okay, so the forming caravan. I'd love to get you off the map. Major breakers for Steven. Yeah, Steven's having a rough time, but it is getting better, it looks like. Okay, Steven is off the map. Maybe they can already combine here. It looks like maybe we can. Phoenix's caravan. Okay, so I'm trying to select both here. Lecters. Oh, Jesus. They must be close to each other. Yeah, I would love to select them both, but it's sort of like not letting me. Do I control? Merge. Okay, excellent. Now, let's have you guys come home. And they're already there. Cool. So, Lecter's wandering around aimlessly right outside our borders. But he's back, and, you know, he's back in front. We've got 4 bad guys. I wish I could get, like, a little divider line here. Anyway, Lecter's back, but now he's just wandering the map. Maybe it was... But this is actually a relatively safe spot. It's just near the northern part of our base. I don't know. It's fine. So, how are we doing down here? It is coming along. We have 1, 2. And we'll go ahead and get this thing up and running too. These are all, they just need to be wired. You know, I doubt we have the power to support all this. So we'll probably need to get another couple of these up. We are researching geothermal. It's a big cost, but it would be worth doing. Machining is next, but then geothermal. Then our radio towers. Our comms bench. I'm going to reconnect these so they're right into the wall. Yeah. Same with you guys. Right there. We'll get rid of these little black wires. Make those hard to see. Yeah, that's better. You don't have a closer one, so you're actually going across this little room. How about you? That's the closest one for you too, okay. Okay, cool. Now that Lecter's safe and sound back at home, I think we'll leave it there. Next episode, I see us finishing this outer wall. I mean, we've only got like, what, 8 or 9 more blocks to go. We'll link up power and they'll be ready to move everything. Even before we get power, I'll start moving everything down because I'll be okay with Mad Emu. I'll be okay with things not being refrigerated right off the bat. We'll just expand our growing and hunt a little bit more. But here's a Mad Emu going after Hans, and we'll take care of that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.